knows 2 girls damaged or tried to damage that painting for the Just Stop Oil thing, and then they got sentenced to 10 years in jail? Do you remember when that happened? How many times have we heard about Just Stop Oil after that? 0. It's so easy to solve this problem. It's crazy how easy it is to solve this problem. And these are just 2 examples I have right off the top of my head.
Go back to Oak River, you pieces of shit.
Bye, Mike. Bye back.
Yeah, sure. What, the officers shoot their guns in the air? People would scatter? No, because then the bullets could come down and hit some random person. You don't want to have people firing warning shots. Absolutely. Like, I don't want the officers to shoot these people. I just want them to get arrested and put in jail, right? I mean, that's it. Yeah, I mean, like, again, like, if you're going and you're assaulting officers like this, it's not even a
group right here trying to block the police from leaving once again. They threw out a bunch of garbages. Now people are trying to create a line out here to stop ICE and FBI.
Just arrest him and put him in jail. What is this? This is literal, like, this is third world behavior. Why are we letting our country be turned into a third world nation because of a bunch of emotional Karens? You need to lock these fuckers up. This is insane. How is this happening? Zach, they have no prison states. There's no will to incarcerate in blue states. Then make another prison. Okay, so like, why not just make another one? It's simple.
That's your city.
Yeah, you just got that. You just... Sometimes, guys. Oh, man. Sometimes stereotypes are reality, huh?
Get the fuck out! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Look at him go!
Right now! Back up! Back up!
So these people are putting up a pretty strong wall here. They're not letting people. The police are obviously retaliating. People are pushing back at the police, showing no respect towards the police. People are upset because the ICE did come through here and they did take some illegal immigrants out of here.
Murderers? Like, what do you mean? These people are just trying to stop they're trying to make a drug bust, and they're being called murderers. What the hell is wrong with these people? What is this? They literally can't. The DA is soft on crime and lets them out the same day. Okay, very simple solution. If the city is not doing this, then cut their federal funding. Problem solved. I don't think that the federal government should be funding a city that's not even enforcing the federal laws. Yeah, then just cut their funding. Like, I feel like it's so easy. It's so simple. Yeah, or you could see that the DA is doing it and then charge the DA as being an accessory of the crimes. If the DA is systematically allowing these people to violate and assault police officers, then why can't you hold the DA accountable as being an accessory to the crimes? Why not? Yeah, I mean, because that's to me. I mean, like, look, like I'm a problem solver, right? Like to me, like I automatically go as soon as somebody does something like this, I will immediately go charges of corruption. Yeah, exactly. Nobody wants this, right? Everybody wants this. Who wants this? What I'm saying right here, who thinks that we are overdue for this happening? That's right. There's a lot of people They already cut Minnesota's federal funding. The state reacted by cutting the schooling budget. Cut it some more. There's always ways that you can do it worse. The federal government has a million levers. Start pulling more of them. Why do you hold cops in such high regard? I don't give a fuck about the cops. I don't care about the cops. It's about the law. It's about the fact that, like, and also, by the way, I think that these cops, yeah, I'm going to side with the police officers trying to enforce the law of arresting people that are illegal aliens and drug dealers over a bunch of random retard fat Karens with nose rings throwing trash cans at them. And, like, how do you think dumping out a big can of trash in the street? Look at this. How is this helping? How is this helping anybody? This random fucking kid dumps a can of garbage out in the street, and you think that I'm trying to defend the cop? This is disgust. This is third world behavior. What is going on? Didn't you just say you don't care about laws this week? Of course, I don't care about laws that I disagree with. I agree with these laws. Yeah, of course. Why would I care about a law that I disagree with? Yeah, duh. It's like everyone.
This is how the sheriff works.
Yep. Bro, this guy's throwing his shield like he's Captain America. Look, you got... Oh, God. Yeah, it's insane. It's not feasible. No one really wants the entire establishment upended. I've spent some deep meditation time on this. We'd be no different than the Middle East. We'd be no different than the Middle East if we took people that are openly throwing garbage and violating and assaulting police officers and put them in jail. That would make us the Middle East. I think that you have created a false reality. That I don't, yeah, I think you need to you keep meditating, okay? You're halfway there.
Push it through.
Go back to Elk River, you pieces of shit.
Back, bye, Mike. Bye back.
Oh, jeez. No wonder they hate trash cans. What a fucking retard. Oh my god. Yeah, trash can PvP. I know, the guy pushed him. Yeah, his own guy pushed him. I guess so. Guy assaulting with umbrella deserves jail time. Face is exposed. Yeah, it's not even close.
Look, you had this guy taunting and messing with the police. He's gotten thrown a few times by the police. And he's keeping on going back to him, too. This guy right here,
He's
got pushed by the
no,
police.
bro, you know
at
you're
them.
embarrassed
Police
about
threw him
falling
down,
over
and
the
he
trash
keeps going
can.
after him.
You know you're embarrassed. You know you're an idiot. You knew that shit happened. Yeah. He lost his keys. Yeah. Look at this. Jesus Christ. There are two, as I said, guys, two groups of people in this world that cause all of our problems. All of our problems. No shot, they're playing the XX? Yeah, I guess so. And, yep. Minneapolis pastor confronts MPD chief for breaking his promise not to work with ICE. Why would a pastor want to have drug dealers and illegal aliens in their country? What the hell's wrong with you? Jesus, it's insane. Like, I don't know what's happening, guys. Yeah, it's an emotional appeal. This entire thing is built off of emotions. It is. The whole thing is.
Minneapolis. I'm on the streets in Minneapolis, Minnesota right now, and I just walked upon an ice raid. There are protests out here, extremely angry.
Yeah.
My heart's beating really fast because I cannot even believe I drove upon this. This is what is going on right now.
We're gonna be a third world country in 10 years if people let this shit keep going on. We are. We're gonna be a third world country, and this is like it's. The thing is that I would say Europe would be laughing at us, but the fact is it's fucking worse over there, right? Yeah, so like at least a lot of places in Europe. I mean, Poland would be laughing, and I think they deserve to. But yeah, overall, like it's just embarrassing. It's pathetic. Look at this. Any shamers? This is so weird. Yep. Well, and you guys see what I'm saying, right? Is that the reason why this happens is because these people get away with it. And I just gave you two great examples of how when actual real material consequences are involved, these things evaporate instantly. Said playing 20 minutes? Yeah, I know. This is just crazy. And what's this here? And you don't do any drugs, so you might not understand that some people want drug dealers in our area. No, I understand that. I played Schedule 1. I get that some people like doing drugs. But, like, you shouldn't be surprised. Like, I mean, again, they're not going after... Like, I don't care if people... This is just me. I don't care if people grow and sell weed. I don't think that most people care. So like I mean maybe other like more intense drugs like meth or heroin or fentanyl, like that's a problem. But like do people really care about growing and selling weed? Like who cares? As long as you're not selling it to kids and you're not high and driving, I don't think 99% of people actually care about this.
Our job is fighting back against them.
Jesus. You suck.
How did you know?
Oh, you really showed them, huh? Good job, Cletus. Go back home. Get the fuck out of here. Please. What's your... It's like children. Like they're just running around screaming shame. Really, it's just it's so childlike. I can't even believe it. They are. Yeah, it's unreal. And so, yeah, this happened yesterday. And also, just for anybody who doesn't fully understand what's going on here, these are people who totally obstructed and ruined a drug bust because they thought that the people and the cops there were there to arrest illegal aliens, but in fact, it was for a drug bust. It was for a drug bust. That's it. And you can see here, ICE has no place in Minneapolis. You can see this is the kind of person that says this, a person that locks comments. These viewpoints and these perspectives can only exist inside of a reservation. They can only exist as an endangered species, a protected opinion. Because if you put this opinion out in the wild, it dies. Because it's ridiculous. And nobody thinks this.
Yo, don't fucking touch her.
It's the same guy.
We have people here pushing the cops right here.
Jesus.
And now they took them.
Fuck you! Get your fucking hands off!
They got to arrest these people. They got to do it. What's wrong with these people? I don't know.
No tear gas? No, unfortunately not.
We need your fucking protection from these guys. Understand yourself.
Need your protection. You need. Okay.
Help us!
What's going on?
The cops won't.
It's another dude. Why is it that every single one of the, like, I feel like, I'm not even kidding, 80% of these protests and rallies are middle-aged, like, Karens, middle-aged women. Why is it always just, like, overwhelmingly middle-aged white women that are doing this? What is like? I mean, like we're all. I mean, somebody's got to say it, right? I mean, that's clearly what's going on.
What's going on?
The cops won't fucking protect us from these fucking FBI agents.
Oh, for sure.
An ice raid has taken place here in Minneapolis. The cops, SWAT team, FBI, whoever's out here has really taken over the streets, and people have taken to the streets. I don't even know what has happened. I was literally driving, filming a completely separate video, and then I got out of the car because they had taken over this whole entire block. This is happening on the streets.
Jesus.
Here you have the police. Right here you have the police right behind me. Then you have the FBI. Then you have a huge group of another group from. Then you have another group of law enforcement behind us. And then you have everybody chanting our streets.
What are they complaining about now? They're complaining about a drug bust. That's it. My mom was always told to. My mom was told to always vote conservative and holds conservative values, but sometimes she's swayed by emotional manipulation by left extremists. I mean, I think that the majority of all of these movements are just purely fueled by emotional manipulation and emotional thinking. Like, none of them are logical at all, and there's no actual grounded, like, thought-based and, like, logic-based analysis in any of these types of behavior. Like, I mean, and really, like, I mean, how do you logically decide to dump out a can of garbage in the middle of your own street? Like, in order to protest anything? Like, I mean, somebody logical, somebody reasonable doesn't do that. That's what a retard does. Yeah. Are you concerned one of these events someone will be dumb enough to pull a gun at one of these officers? Yeah, I am concerned about that. I think there's a high probability of it happening. Somebody shooting one of the officers or doing something like that, and then as soon as that happens, well, I mean, maybe that's what it's going to take for them to take this seriously. Because, like, if you allow this level of civil turmoil to happen, they're doing a disservice to everybody here by allowing this to occur. Because this is dangerous for everyone. People could slip and fall. They could get hurt. You know, obviously, like, you know, the police are being impeded. This is a huge problem. And eventually, if somebody gets hurt, then maybe the police will realize, okay, now we actually need to take this seriously. The anger leads to irrational behavior. Yeah. And the issue, the issue of what happens is that whenever you allow things to escalate like this, they will continue escalating. So you have to nip this stuff in the bud whenever, as soon as people start getting violent at all, you immediately arrest them and get them out. Because that way it can never escalate to actually guns or anything like that. And again, you're doing this for their best interest. You're doing this to help them. Were they already violent? Yeah, but, like, this isn't really violent. Like, let's be honest. Like, they're not bringing guns. They're not using weapons. They're not trying to actually hit these officers. They're not really being violent here. Like, they're being aggressive, and they are, like, they're being violent, but it's like a 3 out of 10. Right? And so, like, that's it. There's no serious threat here besides words. Well, I mean, there is a serious threat by the escalation of this, right? And so, like, for example, there's the threat, obviously, to everybody around. People could fall over, as I said. Somebody could get hurt. Like, if you're throwing objects around, it could hit somebody in the head, and that could injure them. I mean, there's a lot of ways that people could get injured this way that are actually kind of accidental, but they happen as a side effect to allowing this kind of behavior to occur, right? And so that's really what it is. They're trying to provoke the officers to initiate the aggression so they can justify being violent themselves. Yeah, I don't really know. And do you think the National Guard could do a better job as far as de-escalation goes? FBI seems to have pockets controlled. They just need more manpower. I think that the problem is that you don't need to have more manpower. All they need to do is arrest 5 people every single protest and then charge them and put them in jail for 10 years for some form of obstruction of justice or some form of assault on a police officer. And if you can put them in jail and actually land them in jail, the rest of them won't go again because they don't want to have they don't want to take the risk of doing that. It's very simple, right? Would you? And it's like if you had a bucket of Skittles, and one Skittle inside of the bucket would be poisonous, but all of the other ones were fine. Would you ever take a Skittle out of that bucket? Absolutely not. No, you wouldn't. Never. And so the same exact principle occurs with this as well. And the reason why is that when people know that there's no risk, there's no reason to worry. But if you add in risk, then people stop doing this. And that's how it works. You can't just preemptively arrest people because they could cause a problem. That's how you get a police state. Well, no, what do you mean preemptively? Like these people are actively assaulting police officers. There's no preemptive about it. It's on video. You spent probably the last 20 minutes watching this. How do you, what's preemptive about this at all?
Don't fucking touch her.
Yeah, it's reactive for sure. Let me go back and see if I can do this. And I do want to say that we have a very big event here, right? A big event today. And I did see this. This makes me extremely angry. And the people who it makes me the most angry at is the government. Like the protesters are just these emotional, stupid babies and are not really worth taking seriously or getting mad about. But what really makes me angry is the fact that the government allows these people to run completely wild and do all of this crazy stuff and nothing ever happens to them. And there's no accountability and it just gets worse and worse and worse. They're both obstructing and assaulting. Yeah, exactly. And so that's the reason why I get frustrated. It's actually not because of the protesters. I don't like the protesters, but that's not really the issue.
Don't touch people. Come on. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands. They're so... Why do you always go to violence and keen Teslas and throwing Molotov cocktails? Why do you always have to get violent? Peaceful protest. Peaceful... Peaceful protests. Peaceful protests. Peaceful protests. Peaceful...
Oh, buckle up. Buckaroo, lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Ain't nothing but a peanut. Here we go. I'm here for it. Take me away, PlayStation. Take me away to the special place. Oh, mature content. Buckle up. Umbrellas. The game. this just acid? Is that what this is? They're just doing this to copyright strike everybody who's co-streaming, aren't they? No way, is it Tetris? Okay, you know what? They start here, and then they just crank it up, right? They start here. I'm sure the game is cool. I'm sure the game is cool. It's just not. It's not what I'm here for. But you know what? Okay. Lumen's right. I'm worried we're gonna get the stream copyright struck and take it down if I blast the volume. Okay, there we go. Okay, back up. Volume's back up. Oh, it's a VR game. They still support it. That's cool. Who knew?
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi. ディレクターの石原隆です。ルミネサライズのトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、PlayStation 5、PSVR2 対応で発売予定です。ルミネサライズはバラエティ豊かな曲と美しいビジュアルが没入感を高め、いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。その世界はとても心地よく、プレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます。まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。テトリスエフェクトを一度遊んだことがある人はわかると思いますが、ルミネスアライズはただのパズルゲームではありません。夏にシングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定です。ぜひ皆さん手に取って遊んでみてください。Thank you and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
Okay. Surprising one to start with, but okay.
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life.
Everywhere?
For our future. Delphi Corporation.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
There you are. All better.
Oh, I told you, Pragmata. Knew it! I knew it!
I am DI-03367. They are pragmatic.
Whoa, hang on a second.
It's like a sequel to Death Stranding.
Don't you have a name or something? I'm good. Get behind me!
I think I can help.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Hey, D.I.
I said I am DI.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
It's real. It actually has a release window. Okay. They first revealed that in 2020, dude. June of 2020. It's been that long. Announcing it, then taking 6 years. That's crazy. But, okay.
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane.
What does that mean?
It's okay, I'll get it.
Learn curry time.
Romeo, stay with me.
Grandpa, I'm gonna die.
Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds.
Seriously?
Seriously, don't worry. I made this just in case. The Dead Gear life support system. Don't move, okay? You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man! From now on, you're dead man.
I'm a dead man.
What a bizarre trailer. Do I understand? No. I'm here for it though.
Romeo is a dead man.
What an acid trip.
Coming 2026. Maybe.
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit?
I'm on your back.
What?
皆さんこんにちは。グラスホッパーマネージャーの須田剛一です。いえ。皆さんトレーラーどうでした？グラスホッパーの久々の新作、ロミオ・イザ・デッドマンです。いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオが、ロミオ・スターゲーザーという名前なんですけど、かっこいいでしょ。時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね、指名手配犯をさまざまな時空に飛んで、倒していく、そんな、ブラッディなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません、銃も使えます。ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。そしてなんで、タイトルがですね、ロミオなのにデッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ続報をお待ちください。プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけどおめでとうございます。それでは引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
サクコ、どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。
今は誰かと喋りたくて。
私も後から行くね。
うん。じゃあね。
裏切り者。
Oh. Sorry, it's Silent Hill F. My camera was covering it.
足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。俺もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし。いや、ひらこ。
Sticky.
来るな。 はいいよね。何でも持ってる。そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。一人は嫌だよ。寂しいよ。
I can fix her.
ずっと一緒だよって約束したよね。暗いのは嫌。一人ぼっちは嫌。錯誤。裏切り者。
Okay. Jesus Christ. September 25th. There you go. Around 16th century.
The castle has been sighted again. The Church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped.
We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates, and exterminate the creatures that dwell within. The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand.
This mission will test the limits of your courage.
You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
Bloodstained. Okay.
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
Okay. Bandai
The visuals
Namco.
of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent. Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form. Is that what you call us, Digimon? I'll always be right
Digimon.
here with you.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Who or what is that? You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've
Okay,
been dealing with.
that's an underrated comment. Is this the state of play or the state of anime?
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is open,
They just, again, they have to get like 10, 15 smaller games presented, and then they get into like the big ticket stuff to finish on. But right now we're, what, 15 minutes in? 16 minutes in? They said this is about 40.
It is just as great.
So we're almost halfway through already.
We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Attack! Please, everyone, lend me your strength.
Everything's riding on you.
Yeah, so far Pragmata looked interesting. Everything else I'm like, personally for me. Like Silent Hill F, Last of Us 2 remake. Yeah, let's get on it. The Last of Us Part 1 remastered, remake, remastered. Creative Studio 3. That sounds familiar.
Oh, Father, abandon not your
buddy.
children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the Father.
Why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict?
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty.
Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough.
Charade.
It ends now.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Do you remember?
Jason Schreier was suggesting this could happen.
A whistle of a blade of grass.
He's kind of being like very coy with it, but yeah, I remember seeing rumors this could be revealed. Enhanced. Yeah, I know a lot of people that love Tactics.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles. The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles. Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles launches on PS5 and PS4 September 30th, and will be available for pre-order later today.
This next game is something really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
But is there maybe just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
Hey, just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I can run away.
Pee shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open world.
Wasn't this caught in like development hell? Okay, who said queso?
He found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5 on September 8th.
Okay. Maybe it's great. Maybe. Who knows?
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore. In this journey to save your origami home...
Like, so far, a lot of these, I'm sure, like, are solid games. They're just very niche, you know? But this is why, you know, they do it as a state of play, because it's smaller stuff and some bigger stuff, I'm sure. But, you know, definitely not like the big AAA hitters, heavy hitters that you would kind of hope for.
Hirogami arrives on PS5.
We're over halfway through, though, at this point.
Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean.
Let's see.
The Hot Shot series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning.
Hot Shot.
In its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots.
Well, hold on just a minute.
Largest character roster ever. Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world, each with weather effects and new nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today. And those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character.
Dude, they're really pushing the pre-orders. My goodness.
Everybody's Golf Hot Shots drives onto PS5 September 5th.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise. From the makers of the Blasphemous series, Ragebound stars dual protagonists from rival clans, forced to combine their souls and skills against a demon uprising.
These games are straight bangers. Yeah, I mean,
Longtime fans will
I'm sure they're
love
good
the
games.
pulse-pounding soundtrack
They're just
featuring guest
very
composers
niche,
from the
you know?
original series.
Silent Hill's big. Silent Hill's probably not niche. Pragmata might end up being really big.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5 and PS4.
Ooh, a July release. Those are rare. You don't see a lot of July.
From the
this
game
is that.
makers,
Yeah.
Cairn is a survival climbing experience where
Kinda
you must
forgot about
carefully
this.
plan your ascent up a deadly mountain. Manage balance and stamina to discover secrets.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb. You can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later today.
I was gonna say a demo's a good idea for this. That's because it's like I don't know how it would control. If the controls are awkward, that could kill it.
From us. But there's still a lot of state of play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
Okay.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play. People were excited about it.
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
We knew that we were onto something.
It was such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat fatality.
We're showing you a part of a world that is much larger.
There was no template to make the games. It's a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Flawless victory.
That's cool. Just for sake of preservation, that's cool. Roll back, don't tell DSP. Oh. Oh, is it one of the like accessibility controllers? Oh, it's a fight pad thing. Fight stick. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. Is that big? I don't know.
We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Konami?
That guy? I know he's close.
Yeah, I didn't think this would be here.
We've lost sight of the enemy. Find him. We're under fire. Enemy position unknown.
Loading like this? It's a revolution.
All right, Commander. Maybe.
Take this! Here comes another one! You won't get away from me! Time for you to taste some real pain!
What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to your own world. See you in hell. I'll grind you into nothing. What the?
Shot the crap out of a monkey. Huh. There you go. And more. Is that like a prop hunt mode?
Spirit stones. Shining stones
Multiplayer or
imbued
something?
with
Yeah.
humankind's never-ending dreams. Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars.
Team Ninja! Oh, buddy! Lightweight!
Such an ominous atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of Aratama.
Oh, buddy, oh.
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
Enchanté, madame.
How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Neo 3. Wow. I did not have that on my list. There you go.
Who might you be, warrior? Tokugawa Takechiyo.
Early 26.
皆さんこんにちは。チーム忍者の安田です。戦国死にゲーシリーズの最新作2王3をついに発表させていただきました。今作のアクションはシリーズおなじみのサムライスタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追加。より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が大幅にアップしています。本日よりプレイステーション5で体験版も配信してご意見をいただければと思います。
Okay.
2026年の発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
PSVR 2. My camera's covering it.
How old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known. My whole world.
Her voice is super familiar.
I was raised in this city's shadow. Free to take whatever I need to survive. This city hides many lost and legendary treasures. Locked away.
It kind of looks like these.
Waiting to be found. Waiting to be taken. But some treasures come with more trouble than others.
I thought I was dead.
Yeah, Thief VR.
And who are you?
Well, there you go.
Tidewalker.
Tiny little baby one. Oh yeah.
Godot has uncovered a formula for a cure, but she's keeping it safe in her tower.
This is super familiar.
Hey, you got some hosen?
Marketland seems a bit tense today. I heard something happen with another Tidewalker. Damn it! It's gone. Someone beat us to it.
Ever since the Great Flood, Elland, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us. But you Tidewalkers are all connected.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
And it's up to you now to use that power.
Marauders, this is our new recruit! Please, help me. Get them!
Tidewalkers, will you help us?
Yeah, it seems really interesting. I don't fully understand how it works, but at least it seems cool in concept. Like, I'm intrigued. Like, you pick up where others left off and deal with their
Hi,
concepts.
I'm Nicholas Doucet, the game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you. What a last few months it has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched last September to such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few honors we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist, so be on the lookout for more news coming soon. From all of us at Team Asobi, thank you all for the amazing reception you gave our game, and enjoy the rest of the show.
It's cute. I'll take pirate adjacent stuff. You're showing me ships. Show me anything.
My old man always said to me, he told me to get a ship. Then it hit me all so clear. No
Hard.
man just got a ship.
Half-mast.
Memories go, memories stay, chasing the sound of the waves. It always sways, it always strays, standing on the beach all day. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't stand up. Okay. Okay. Mommy. Okay. I love the art style too. I swear if they reveal this is like a mobile game, like a gotcha game or something, I'm gonna cry. Sea of Remnants 2026. Okay, I'm paying attention. Anything pirate? I'm in. Love pirates. Indeed, Avery, indeed. Thank you. Okay, just to put it in perspective, at this point, we are 35-ish minutes, 36 minutes in. They said it's 40 minutes. Okay. For the home stretch. Sword of the Sea. Imagine this is the new Tony Hawk Pro Skater game. We just decided to take it in a different direction. That's gorgeous, dude. Sword of the Sea. August.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and Pathless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
Oh, wow.
On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and two fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house. Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day one into game catalog on June 17th.
Okay. I think it's also Game Pass too, isn't it?
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th. In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US. Additionally, two of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog.
That's cute.
Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th. Days of Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
Cap.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
Oh,
Then
007.
started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the endgame is, we won't see it coming.
Shout out, Chess.
Jet lag. Gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that. James? Lately, headhunting.
He looks so familiar.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
Well, there you go. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Lightweight. Interesting. Interesting. Gameplay reveal this summer. Games Fest?
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Flight. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Iron Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
Color me intrigued. I'm intrigued. I just hope they don't do an episodic thing with it. That's my one hope. PlayStation. Yeah, Ghost of Yote. To finish it out.
Still with me?
Animal companion. Wolf. Yeah, called it. Coming in July? You can't do me like that. What? Dude, what a blue balls moment. What is that, dude? I'm sorry, I don't even know what they're showing. It's Captain America or something? What the hell was that? Like... I'm sorry, I'm distracted now. What am I looking at? Capcom or Marvel Fighting Collection thing. What a blue balls moment. What the... Okay. An announcement for the reveal of the gameplay. Okay. Maybe they just wanted to have it... Like, everybody expected it here, and instead of showing the gameplay, they needed another month, and they want to do, like, a standalone thing for it. I don't know, man. That's so weird. That's so weird. Is it just me or is that weird? It feels weird. Like, I'm sure they did that because everybody was expecting gameplay or something for it. So if it just wasn't here, they were worried it would just piss people off. So they're like, yeah, wait, the gameplay's not ready for the deep dive. So let's give it another month and we'll just do like a teaser. But feels weird, man. Feels weird. Anyway. I'm still distracted. Mainly, I'm not big into fighting games, so I'm like kind of distracted. But I just can't get over that. That's so weird, man. I was like, that. Yeah, they're gonna finish the show with that gameplay deep dive. That makes sense. But now they're on this. I don't think they'll finish the show with Marvel, right? They've got to have one more something up their sleeve. I guess last minute guesses. What did they finish the show on? What's the final thing? What's the final reveal? Unless it's this. If they, like, Marvel cut them a massive check for this. I don't know. What's the final guess? God of War 2.5D, something or other? Maybe. Or maybe they're planning to do like a Sony PlayStation showcase in July. And that's where they'll do the gameplay in God of War. You think this is it? I don't know, man. If this is it, that would be crazy. Now like a developer interview, I guess.
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はアークの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを
Yeah, it's just like a developer interview.
いうような提案をいただきまして。いや本当に聞いた時はびっくり。
Dude, what's the chat doing?
世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし、光栄だなと思いつつも。
Broke out my heartstrings and yanked them. Did they turn off the chat? Why is it not loading? There it goes. Okay. I don't know, man. My red flag just fell off the table. Is that symbolic? Is there a ghost trying to tell me something?
For working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us
because there's so much money to be made. Notice they're doing a fight stick and they're doing this. So
we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration. Would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and they're just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's
do we have people who are super into fighting games? Can somebody tell me about this dev? And also this. Does this look really, really good, or is this like just a cash grab? Like what do you see? Because I don't know enough about fighting games to like have any clear idea of whether this looks amazing or bad.
For Marvel, the tough part is finding a partner that's
Arxis is legit. Okay.
Because you either do something like this.
I see foolishness. Arc is goated. Okay. So this is presumably like a really big deal, right?
How they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時は、なんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、何がまずいのかなっていろいろこうやっぱり直接話していくうちに、もっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって。
I remember personally the first time I saw Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければ分かると思うんですけども、かなりこう日本らしいアークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが、出ているかなと思うので、マーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶる良くて、あ、これなんだみたいないう感じで。
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet, think luxury race car mixed with a brick house. And the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is...
I do appreciate that it has its own vibe and flair instead of just being like every other Marvel thing.
The creators that are doing awesome work here and bring that to the global platform.
まあ特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、まあ本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、まあ格闘ゲームのチームバトルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に意欲的で挑戦的なところだというところと、
4 on
Mark looks
4.
at these Marvel characters. It's not simply just the visuals. It's also the gameplay mechanics and adding in that. What is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to change up the gameplay that I think players are going to be very excited to see.
今回4対4という、まあ、革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で4キャラクター練習しないと勝てないんじゃないのとか安心してください。
Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, but the team at Arc System Works has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you can either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. You know, this has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working with these two great partners.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、まあ、それぞれの強い思いの中で
I think you might be right. I think this is the finisher.
いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
The more I hear them describe, it's a business partnership. It's more than that. It's more than just that. I'm starting to get the feeling like this is their
まだまだ開発途中ではありますが、
capstone.
キャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますし、キャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。Stay tuned.
Like, this could end up being huge. I just am not in tune with fighting games. So this could be massive. I know Mortal Kombat's been a disappointment recently. So it could be massive. I just, you know, it's not my thing.
You're still with me?
For a second, I was like, oh, they faked us out? No. No way. Do they really not have one more thing? Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. I'm a little shook, dude. Like, what? What was that, bro? Am I okay? Every once in a while, you know, you gotta pause and be like, is it me? Like, it was like the one game I really wanted, just not there. So therefore I'm like, oh, it's bad. Maybe it's not fair, but it really feels like that was not great, man. I was the first vote on Jeff's poll. I was the first vote. Lock it in. Yeah, that seemed bizarrely not great. Like, I appreciate having like 007. I think that's going to be cool. It's not a PlayStation game. Like, that's going to be a cross-platform. That's going to be, you know, all over the place. So it's not them. So, like, it doesn't feel that significant. Neo 3, okay, interesting. That pirate game, I'll follow it. Pragmata could be weird, but like, it really, really feels like... Albert, this could have been an email. Yeah, kinda, you know? Bloodstain, I'm a sucker for that. I thought it was good. Okay, yeah, I mean, there were some games, like if you were into Final Fantasy Tactics, I could see that being a huge one for you. So I could see that. But what just shook me was the fact that they showed Ghost of Yotei And we're like, okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. And then they're like, yeah, come back in a month. It feels weird. Is that not weird? It feels really stupid. Like, you can just tell they had the show set up, and then they're like, okay, well, you know, if we don't show Ghost of Yote, our huge game coming later this year, people are going to be like, what the hell was that? So we'll show it, but the gameplay's not ready, so we need another month. Like, what are they doing? Yeah, and no marathon. Dude, we were over here like, maybe they show Wolverine. Maybe they show Resident Evil. Maybe they show Ghost of Yote, the game coming out in 6 months. Maybe they show something. No, they're like, here's a fight stick and a fighting game we're making. And I'm sure the fighting game's probably gonna be really good. But like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Well, that state of play was insanely underwhelming again. Yeah, I mean, it's not the stats you want to see. We'll see if it levels out. I'm wondering who's giving it an A. Even if you love like Final Fantasy Tactics, you probably, like, you liked that. You probably didn't love a lot of the other stuff. Or same with the fighting games. You got, I guess, the fighting stick and Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. It's just a bunch of Jeff accounts. Refresh vote. Silent Hill, yeah, I guess Silent Hill. If you really like Silent Hill F, maybe that popped off. I don't know. I think I speak for everyone when I say, what the hell was that? Ricardo, this only tells me that I'll buy the PS6 in 3 years probably. This was to sell the new fighting stick. I miss E3, to be honest. Just made everything feel bigger. I mean, I thought really PlayStation could come in here and blow people away with maybe a God of War spinoff and Ghost of Yote. Now I'm getting the vibe that they're going to do a showcase or a state of play in July, showing off gameplay of Ghost of Yote, and maybe that's when they reveal the God of War spinoff. I'm just surprised it's like they gave up competing with SGF and everything. I mean, it feels that way. Could have literally waited until July. That's what I'm confused about. It's like they felt like they needed something, but maybe, I mean, it might not actually be that incorrect. It might actually legitimately just be that they're like, we need to compete with, we need to release and announce this fighting game, and we have a fighting stick, and so let's just put some stuff together. I don't know. Bond game looks good. Yeah, the Bond game looks good, but like, it's not a first party thing. It's going to be on all platforms, and I think it's going to, like, they'll probably have another trailer at SGF, let's be honest. Maybe Xbox or whatever. I don't know. The blue ballsing of Ghost of Yote is what really surprised me. I'm just like, what? It's just so weird. It was just so weird. But yeah, 007 looks cool. I think we can all say sorry to Maddie. Maddie was hoping for Knights of the Old Republic. They did not. They did not have that. No Saras. No. Why is everyone crashing out? It's a now state of play showcase. They were never going to show anything big. I think there's a couple things people were hoping for something big, even though it's a state of play. But they also were hoping to see the things that were shown. Like, you show Ghost of Yote, and then you just, like, I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. But either way, 007 I think looks really interesting. Given the amount of Japanese games, I just don't think we Europeans and Americans are the target audience for PlayStation sometimes. Or is that a weird take? No, I think it's fair. I think it's also, I mean, maybe the goal is just, okay, this state of play, we're just going to focus on that stuff. And then in July, we'll focus on the stuff more for Western audiences, and we'll go that way. That might honestly be the strategy, is just bundle them together. Possible. Blistered Soul, thank you for the 2. I trust giant squids have cooked up some fire. Yeah, I think a lot of those games, like I said, a lot of those games would be, well, I'm sure, pretty good, but I think it's just people are hoping for PlayStation to finally get their act together with their first party stuff, and still they just seem to have not much to show. If you got nothing to show, don't show it. That's kind of my thought. It's weird to do an announcement for an announcement at your big state of play. But whatever. Nerdy Giant, okay, I get it wasn't the best, but people need to calm down. People get hyped up and upset because they hype themselves up. And that's true. Hype makes you stupid. Hype makes you stupid. But even still, I think it's fair to be frustrated with that Ghost of Yote blue ballsing. I mean, because they straight up blue balls the shit out of people. Like, pretty hardcore, dude. Like, that was weird. That was one of the weirder things I've seen in a while. Like straight up build up to the big reveal, come back in July, and then here's this, I'm sure probably a really good fighting game, but it feels weird. It feels weird. Whereas Black Flag Remake, I don't think we see that till like December at the earliest. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a PC now. Well, it's just like PlayStation has amazing first party stuff, but it's just it's weird that they don't that they've had not much to show on that front for a while. Insomniac's Wolverine again. I didn't think we were gonna see that, and we sure didn't. Absolute ass. Sorry. That's funny. You got me. But anyway, there you go. Wolverine canceled, maybe? No. I've heard people say that, and it doesn't make any sense to me. People are like, oh, some of it leaked, so they're going to cancel it. What? I mean, so far, Jeff's got 20,000 votes on his poll, and 17% of people are giving it an A, 25 a B, 24 a C. I mean, you could flip it and just be like, oh, well, actually, you've got well over half of people are going C, D, or F. But, yeah, I don't know. It was just weird. Weirdly paced, but it's probably because the only thing I'm really, really interested in that showcase was Ghost of Yotei, and that was the thing they faked us out with, so it just feels weird. He took my thing! Red flag!
Years old, and in the world of the internet, I'm 36 years old, and in the world of the internet, I'm practically dead. Now, I don't necessarily feel that old, but recently I have come to the realization that I am no longer young. The way I think about my life, my habits, and my day is vastly different now to when I was younger. A lot has changed. Things that I once considered important are now not, and things I didn't consider important are. But one thing that's always been consistent in my aging process is my love for video games. As far back as I can remember, my main hobby in life has always been video games. But recently, I've been feeling like I'm losing my spark for this media. There was a time I'd get chores done so that I'd be able to jump into whatever world I wanted to and decompress. But now, I look at this hobby as the chore. I find that I spend more time wishlisting games than actually playing games. My hobby has become collecting rather than playing. So why am I not getting excited to actually play them? I still enjoy the buzz and the excitement around them, just not the physical act of playing them. It's a question that's been floating about in my head for a while, and something I've been thinking about a lot. I wanted to see if I could answer this question, so I can reignite that fading spark that I once had. Have I changed, or has the gaming world changed? Is this a bad change? Are games getting worse? There's a lot of factors to consider with this subject. One of those is, as far back as I can remember, I've been playing games. In the 90s with the point-and-click adventure games on PC, to Sonic and Micro Machines on the Sega Mega Drive, to now having multiple consoles and a PC to enjoy. In my teens, time was never a thought that entered my mind. It was so easy for me to wake up at 10 AM, sit in front of the PC until 10 PM, and just play. I had no real responsibility. I had chores and school and so on, but in my free time, it was mine to do as I wished. Now, I don't really have that luxury. Being a dad of one and a husband, a full-time job, staying active, making sure the house is clean, making food and so on, time seems to slip away faster these days. Once I have time to myself, you're looking about an hour, and that, really, if I'm lucky. Now, I'm not saying things were better back in my days. Even though I had a wealth of free time in my younger days, I did only have a handful of games to play a year. I relied on the generosity of my parents to buy me a game or two for my birthday and Christmas. And that one game would consume my time for many months. Now, of course, I have the opposite problem. I'm able to buy what I want, when I want, but have not much time to play them. It's that classic problem. Steam sales, PlayStation sales, Nintendo don't have sales. It's a no-brainer to purchase a game with a 50, 75, 90% discount. Of course, I'm not unhappy with this. I love my life, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I just have to understand that things have changed. Time was never really a factor when it came to picking games. I never took a second to think about how long is this game gonna take. But these days, I found myself getting hyped for a game and instantly go into how long to beat. And if it's more than 40 hours, I really have to ask myself, is this worth it? Say I only had 1 hour of gaming a day. That one game would take me over a month to finish. And again, that's if everything goes exactly to plan. There's been days where the day itself has been an absolute shit to me. And at 9 PM, I just want to unwind with some easy, consumable media. You scramble to find time to actually sit down and play. You queue up the game you've been waiting to play forever, and then, not really feeling it. It happens far too often than I'd like to admit. And having a time limit on my head, I end up scrolling, trying to find that perfect game to play, and end up playing nothing. However, an hour or two a day is not that bad. That's enough to play something, just not enough time to play everything. I guess, to help with that issue, I may need to reevaluate my... With all my hobbies, I've never really been one to narrow my interests. I genuinely do listen to all genres of music. Metal, jazz, rap, math rock. I watch films from all corners of the world and in any language. And it's the same with video games. I do prefer some genres of games to others, but I basically play them all. If it has an interesting mechanic and a decent gameplay loop, well, I'm in. I've always taken on more than I can handle. Even to this day, I've added extra pressure on myself to learn Japanese before I'm 40, to lose weight before the summer, to start a YouTube channel to talk about games, as well as keeping up with my guitar practice and keeping up with my actual gaming. I'm a hobbyist. Trying to balance all these things is impossible. And when I do one, I feel guilty about not doing the others. Adding to that, I also suffer greatly from video game FOMO. If I see a brand new game getting rave reviews and critical praise, my eye starts twitching. I haven't even finished the other brand new critically praised game, and there's another brand new critically praised game out there. A gaming sin of mine. Far too often, I will drop a game mid-playthrough to pick up the shiny new one, only to never return to the previous game. I'm so sorry if I'm at 16. And with having an increasing backlog of games, the ability to actually pick what I want to play has become harder. There's a very well documented and researched condition called analysis paralysis, which is a situation where overthinking and excessive analysis prevents someone from making a decision leading to inaction. How many of us have spent time scrolling through a game library only to play something familiar or nothing at all, and jumping on TikTok and brain rotting? I've entered a new phase in my video game playing where I just replay my favourite games instead of playing new ones. I'm not even playing to completion either, just jumping in and leaving. It's a familiar and comforting and is stress-free, which is what my brain is craving. As somebody who has always chased games, chased new mechanics, chased interesting visuals, I'm somebody who likes to jump in and try so many different things at so many different times. I follow so many video game content creators, all of whom have the time to play, research and create content around games, that I almost get ashamed I'm not giving my hobby the same amount of attention. There are of course smaller and shorter games that I could be focusing on. I don't need to be chasing the AAA games, I don't need to be chasing what's best at that time. Which leads me to the last topic on my mind, which is... In my younger days, magazines were the go-to place for gaming news and reviews. It's where I'd read up about what was interesting and what wasn't, what new game was on the horizon, and what were, at the time, the best games of all time. I use YouTube for most, if not all, of my gaming news and so on. I've played a good handful of games this year, all of which have been recommended by people I follow or watch on YouTube. But when I actually look at the games that have been released this year, I haven't played any of them. If I have a quick look at the best games of 2025 this year, there's only a handful I really want to play. Of course, looking further into the new releases this year, there's a lot of games I'm excited for. Ghost of Yotei, Death Stranding 2, Snake Eater Remake, Okami. As I write this, Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is out, and I'm really excited to play it. I'll just add it to the pile of games. Oh, God. I mean, yeah, of course, there are games out there aimed for me. Not everything is aimed toward the larger market, but at the same time, companies want you to stay with the games for a long period of time, which does make sense. If you're going to spend 70 quid on a game, you want your money's worth. But when publishers sell the idea of long, multiple choice commitment type games, it does put me off. It is getting expensive to buy new games all the time, so when you do purchase one game, or even the free-to-play games, and that's where you sink your time into, it makes sense that you play one game for a long period of time. And this is only talking about the AAA market. The indie scene is bouncing with new, exciting, innovative games, all of which that I can't wait to sink my teeth into. As I mentioned, I spend a lot of time in the gaming news world. My social media following is a lot of YouTubers and so on, all of whom talk about upcoming games. What's good, what's bad. This has turned into my new magazine. I don't rely heavily on the adverts and so on for the new gaming releases. As I pace around the house thinking about all the information I've put on here, the time, the marketing, the interest, I guess I need to make some sort of... So why am I not getting excited to actually play these games? My actual interest in video games is still there. I still follow all the information. I still get excited at new releases. But why am I not actually getting excited to play them? I guess there's one question I really need to ask myself. Does any of this really matter? My brain says yes, but my logical brain says no, it doesn't. I know deep down it doesn't matter if I don't play the newest game each month. It doesn't matter that I spend 6 months playing one game, and it doesn't matter if I stop playing a game that I liked. The problem here is me. I guess, in a really strange way, it was my last thread holding on to my youth. It's me needing to accept the fact that I am not who I was 10, 20 years ago, and that's fine. As I said in the intro, the way I think about my life, my habits, and my day is vastly different now to when I was younger. So this clearly needs to apply to my hobbies. I have, of course, already done a couple of things to help me. I honestly don't care anymore about needing to play a game on normal or hard. If it gets to the point where I spend too much time on one section, the difficulty will be dropped. I'm lucky as well, I've never been a completionist or a trophy hunter. Once credits roll, I'm out. And that's a pretty good time-saving characteristic of mine. I've really narrowed my field of vision when it comes to purchasing games. There's a lot more factors that I need to think about, and not just, ooh, there's a new shiny one. How different and or innovative is it? How is the story? Is there a story? How good is it? Is it Final Fantasy? And to add to that, I do need to stop caring about the FOMO and just learn to love and enjoy what I'm playing at the time. To some, all this is obvious. To me, it wasn't. My love for this hobby hasn't gone. It's just changed. There will be times I'll play an 80+ hour JRPG. There'll be times where I'll play 3 10-hour-long games in 1 month. There'll be times I'll play nothing at all in a month. There'll be a time when no new games excite me, but I'll always have a backlog of games to enjoy instead. I can still enjoy this hobby of mine like I've always enjoyed it. I just need to put less pressure on myself. I need to stop being harsh on myself for not doing everything and start enjoying doing something. The years I've spent playing games have given me amazing memories, and that's never going to go away. In a couple of years' time, I'll be able to sit down with my kids and play games with them. I'll get to show them what games meant the most to me, and they'll get to show me what games mean the most to them. And I can't wait for that day to come.
Safe? They're creepy but can't kill you? Weird. Okay, I'm playing normal. game has a great story.
Are you okay, Simon? I think you're bleeding.
Oh, that's nothing. It's just my brain can't stop bleeding from the accident.
Here, take this.
No, that's for later, for the scan.
It's green.
Ashley, I need to tell you something.
Simon, please don't make this weird.
No, it's not like that. Why now?
Who's David Munchie?
Why is there never enough time?
For what?
Yeah, I'm up.
Hi, Simon Jarrett?
Yeah, that's me.
My name is David Munchie. We spoke earlier.
The brain scan. I remember.
Are you all right?
Yeah, just a bad dream. Are we still on for today?
Yeah, that's why I'm calling. I wanted to remind you to drink the tracer fluid I sent you. It'll help me capture a better image of the damages.
Don't worry, I got it somewhere.
Okay, great. Well, see you in a couple of hours then.
Okay, see you soon.
Game's so smooth. What game console does he have? Massive recoil.
Yes, boy. Take it.
Okay. Dasher, thanks for 14 months, dude. Thank you.
Put the tracer fluid.
Lol. Yeah, where did he put it? Fridge?
Nothing but fast food. Should buy something healthier on my way home. Come on, radioactive tracer fluid. Where are you?
This is a very decent game, yes. In the bathroom.
I don't want to keep the doctor waiting. I'll shower when I get back.
What's this game about? You'll see. This game is pretty special. Oh, yeah. Where the fuck's the fluid? I'm stuck. Can I turn on the lights? Oh, thank God. Oh God, eating too fast. Where'd you put the fluid? You put it in here?
Forgot to hit send. Does it matter? I already told him about it.
Probably put it here. If I was him, I would put it here. What's that? Glasses?
There it is.
Oh, he put it here? Why the hell would you put it there?
Feels like milk, but the taste, it's like sucking on a pen.
Hey Ben, I played it a long time ago, but I want to replay it. It's a good game.
Jesse.
Simon, what's up? I want to check if you're coming to the store today.
Maybe later. I got the brain scan thing, remember?
That's today.
I knew you'd forget.
I'm sorry. Just send me a mail next time. I need these things in writing. You know that.
You know how we sell calendars? You should get one.
I have
Hey, Smooth.
one. I just never write anything in it.
Maybe I'll swing by later. Depends on how long this scan thing takes.
That's cool. I'll just get Chris to help me out. Anyway, we're getting a new minion today. Thought you might want to come by, say hi.
Replacing Ashley already? That was quick.
No, it really wasn't. We've been understaffed for weeks, and you know it.
I guess it's been a while.
It really has. Like, a month already? Anyway, get the scan done, get good news from the doctor or whatever, come down to the store, say hi to the new guy, and lunch is on me.
Thanks, Jesse. I really appreciate your support.
Don't want to replace another minion.
That's not funny.
It's a little funny.
No, it's not. Bye, Jesse.
See you later.
What if we could diss him there? Having a brain scan for the accident, huh? Scary. Is brain scan when they shove you into this tube thingy?
Hello? Dr. Munchie?
Where's the doc at?
Where is everyone? Thought this place would be busy.
Cool. Paul, where are you? We've got a few hours. I got hold of Simon Jerry. Let's do this. I saw your laptop in the reception. Are you already there? Yeah. Whatever.
This is the place, right? It must be. Let's just call Munchie real quick. Great. Got his phone turned off. That's okay. I can figure this
We
out.
got to find the code. Found some extra time in the lab. Nobody told us about the code change, so I called security. Talked to Professor Vey to have him vouch for our project, and finally got a hold of some honcho over at Pace Legal Department that could grant us permission to use the lab. Not allowed to repeat the code in mails or text, but I'll leave a note or something in case we forgot. Okay. Gmog, thanks for the 7 months, man. Thank you. Do you have the notes here? Maybe in this book? 2501, huh? Okay. Right. This game is pretty damn beautiful. Doc. Bitcoin miner.
Oh, hi. Didn't hear you come in. Simon Jarrett, right?
Dr. Munchie?
Well, it's just Mr. Munchie, but I'm working on it.
Mr. Munchie.
Actually, you're helping me right now.
Is this part of your thesis work?
Yeah. It's a study I'm doing with my colleague, Paul Berg. We hope to design a gentle way to work with brain reconstruction to help people like you. Oh, did you take the tracer fluid?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Great. Well, we can start whenever you're ready.
Just a simple brain scan.
So, what exactly are we doing?
We're going to do a scan of your brain. Then we build a computer model of it and bombard it with stimuli. The program will help us to quickly iterate your treatment plan until it's fully optimized. In short, develop the perfect treatment for your condition.
So it's not just a study. This will actually help me.
I should hope so. Otherwise, this would be a huge waste of time.
Let's do it.
You're Simon Jarrett, correct?
Right.
Toronto, Canada. Munchie. Born 1988, July 16th.
Right.
Flat neurograph. Version 6. Good. All files in order.
Will this hurt?
It's just a scan. It'll hurt about as much as getting your picture taken.
Indians thought cameras would steal their souls.
Is that so? Well, let's hope they're wrong. Ready? Say cheese.
What happened? Hello? Mr. Munchie? Did something go wrong? This isn't funny. What is this place? How did I get here?
Omni tool. You know. Never watched the ending of Soma? Yeah, the story is great in this game, but I don't remember everything. Service console. I need to find the Omni toolbox. Well, where be das Omni tool? Maybe here? Like, I only remember that one part where I got a fucking panic attack playing. That's about it. I sure as hell don't remember where this Omni tool is. Oh. We'll just break that shit. Maybe something bigger? So imagine being this guy, you know? Like, what the fuck? What happened?
Hey, you. Can you talk? Can you talk like the others? Why are you like this? You want some structure, Joe? Yeah, you do. So weird. Doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna shut you down now, okay? Yeah, you're creepy as hell, so I'm gonna shut you down.
Yeah, Ben. Hey, thanks, Shank. Omni tool. Oh, that's the inventory. Well, we can go back now. This is blind playthrough, semi-blind. I played it a very, very long time ago. But I feel it's... What do you mean denied? Yeah, I played till the end, yes, but like, the story is very interesting. It's one of those you can experience again, and it was such a long time ago, I don't remember too much. Oh, fuck! Scared the shit out of me, Jesus. Yeah, I just want to relive it. I just remember it was very interesting, but not too much about what. I'm going the right way. Here we go.
Service console up to 3, including pilot seat activated.
The fuck? 13 days remaining? Omni tool. Unlock toolbox. What is this? Put it in? Oh, maybe I can unlock the door now.
Chip found.
Cool. Perfect condition, that's good. It's not broken. Being serviced by the default onboard intelligence, Helper Jane. Okay. Installing a Cortex chip will override the helper, may severely alter your user experience. Okay. Can update it.
Tool chip security cipher updated.
Alright. What happened over here? Well, I can open that door now, I think. I'm just gonna rush. There. Yeah, then a long, long time ago. This game is very immersive. I just want to immerse myself. It's cool. The ocean. From a brain scan in the city to the ocean? Soma means body in Greek? Oh. I didn't know that.
What was that? It doesn't hold me.
Healing and saving, if I remember correctly. Log? I want to immerse myself in a story game, Wymania. Game is great. Just a bit cozy, you know?
Hey, can you hear me?
I'll stick it back in again. Don't touch the structure gel leakage. Can't confirm its effect on Vow. Issue has been reported to Sevolchik. Oh, you can read it like this. Okay, I think I need to press this button, so...
I need it. Why? I was okay. I was happy.
Whoops. Hey, no bully chat, no choice, girl. Whoops. I guess I'm supposed to hit the green? What happens if it goes full red? Okay. Oh. Site Lambda.
Oh, what
Hey, can you hear me?
I hear you. Upsilon, what's going on?
I have no idea. I just sort of woke up here.
In the room right now?
It was like a seat with a helmet.
Is that right? What's your name?
I'm Simon Jarrett.
And what do you... signal... Damn relays. Where are you now?
Someplace dealing with electrical power. I'm not sure if it's a plant or a transformer.
Yeah, you're probably in the thermal plant somewhere. You want to go upstairs to the comm center. It's the room with the dome ceiling.
Hey, look, this place is not... There's something seriously wrong here.
What would you do in this situation? Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. We lost another relay. Listen, head for the comm center upstairs. I'll wait here.
Wash. You wouldn't die, chat? Wouldn't you want to know what the fuck happened? Big Daddy. Oh fuck. There's no exit. Oh balls. Okay, he's not here though. What the fuck? Okay, we're upstairs. Someone needs help. Oh, healing. Give me this. Doesn't work. Alright, wait. Who's saying something? Me?
No, actually.
Well, thanks for being so helpful. It's not like I'm knocked out on the floor or anything.
Are you human?
Shit, did my body give it away? I try hard to stay a mystery. Yeah, I'm human. Are you?
My name is Simon. Do you know anything about this place?
Oh, you knew. That makes this slightly less weird. Look, I'm obviously hurt. If you see anyone else around, just tell them where I am.
So, where are you exactly?
Are you for real? I'm right here. See me waiting? Look at my hands. Hey, buddy.
Okay. I'm just gonna be. I'm not seeing it. I see a machine, a robot talking.
What the hell are you looking at? I'm here. See?
Okay. I just didn't expect you to look like that.
You're really hung up on appearances, you know that?
How did you hurt yourself?
Not sure. Blacked out pretty bad. Can't remember how I got here.
What do you remember then?
I was in the pilot seat, remoting a UH.
UH?
A universal helper. You know, a robot like these things, but livelier.
Tomboy, thanks for 30 man.
I was
Thank you.
just dealing with some heat shields, and that's my last clear memory.
You were remote controlling a robot.
We do it all the time. Robots are too unaware to deal with some stuff. Intuition doesn't grow on motherboards, you know?
Did you maybe get trapped in the robot somehow?
Your mind is pretty tightly wired to the helper, but nah, pretty far-fetched.
Listen, I don't want to alarm you, but I think you might be trapped in a robot.
I'm telling you, get your eyes checked. I'm right here. I see both my hands, both my feet. When you remote, all you see is like a video feed from the helper unit. Your own body is entirely out of the picture.
Zark, thank you for the 7, dude.
I'm really hurting here. Go get some help.
Thank you. This is help?
I'm sorry, I think I pulled the wrong lever.
Don't sweat it. Just get me a doctor.
Won't a mechanic make more sense?
You're trying to be fucking funny? Get me a medic.
But you're a robot.
Really? The robots have legs, hands, a face. You're delusional.
Okay, calm down. I won't...
Get some fucking help. Get me Holland.
Oh, Jesus. I don't think Holland is here, dude.
Oh god, he's dead? He's dead.
Carl Simkin. Weird. Oh, you can touch? Right. See like her pass or some shit.
Did you get the final backup turbos going?
Everything is wired evenly. We've hedged our bets as much as we possibly can.
Oh, that's it? Enough power to run Pathos?
Skips when you walk.
Did you get the final backup turbos going?
Everything is wired evenly. We've hedged our bets as much as we possibly can.
Oh, that's it? Enough power to run Pathos 2 until the next apocalypse.
Drag the body to him.
I really hope we didn't mess anything up. I don't want to have to come back here again.
Relax, it's over.
Wait and see, Fabu. Wait and see.
Maybe we should seal more blocks. I don't trust the helpers to let this place run in peace.
We've sealed everything.
You're supposed to
Everything
be
from the
very
barracks
confused
to the
here.
comm center. If anyone ever sets their foot here again, they're gonna have a hell of a time getting around.
Can I bring this with me? I can't drag his body either. I'm gonna go upstairs and check. did the devs work on before this? Somebody said this was the Amnesia devs. I actually don't know. I don't remember. It's another robot here. Oh, it's friction. Okay, yeah, cool. Hey, Alexia, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh shit, really smooth. That's amazing. I'm gonna go back to this dude, I guess. I can't drag his body. Maybe I can do something here. I don't know of any login IDs either. Maybe it says one here and I'm blind. Not really. Yep. Yeah, I saw his... Yeah, well... I found your ID. Let's talk to him. Let's see what happens. I can't talk to him. Jesus, this is horrible. I'm making it worse by stopping. I don't know what else to do, man. Okay, fuck this. I feel bad, man. What the hell?
You okay? Hello? Can you hear me? Hey. Hello? Hey.
He's not dying, man. He's not dying. I don't know what to do, man.
Can you hear me?
Your character is so stupid.
Hello?
I feel bad, man. Can't I bring this with me? No, it doesn't let me. Doesn't let me do anything else. Kiff gave us up to Malx. Thank you. That's a resub, I'm pretty sure. Thank you. You can't bring the ID with you, Chad. Unless there's another button like E. No, E is tilting, so. Did I miss anything up? Oh, wait. What's this? Oh, nothing? Well, I think that guy's fucking fried, man. I think he's fried. Oh yeah, maybe I can use this for the 0722. True. Oh. Fuck, I tortured him for no reason. Oh, fuck me. Any of these work? Shut down one of the highlighted sections to divert power to the communication center. Oh. Yikes. Can I go back? Flow control is on now. Storage is on. Oh, that's the storage? Let's check that. Isn't this where I was before? Yeah, I would have been here. Let's check the other one. Oh wait, this is storage. The black box is a precision instrument designed to observe your overall condition. It measures a wide range of data from body temperature to brainwave activity. The information is constantly relayed to Pathos 2's Warden unit, VAU, so the station can provide you the appropriate climate for every situation. For optimum performance, please follow the auto injector instructions. Make sure it's properly applied. Okay. Weird. Any light here? Sweet. Can there be something I can use here? I see nothing of use here. Maybe in here? Oh. Alright. I'm gonna check the other PC. You can't open this, right? This is normal difficulty. There's like free difficulty and normal. Oh, this is here. I used that already. What was the number, chat? I don't remember what the number was for this staff. Jane, huh? Mail. Power production has been secured. We've sealed off the factories to keep the plant running. 0722. All superflow system has been turned off. If anyone has ever to return, know the power flow regulator is hanging on by a thread. If you flip the switch, it's probably a no turning back situation. Well, what did we turn on now? Storage and flow control. Alright. Then we can go upstairs, I guess. Good night, Napolio. Sleep well. Hello, memes. Or not. Mind your forehead. This one's open then, maybe? It looks like it. Oh, this is flow control. Okay. Read this. We strain the system. If you pull the lever, there's no turning back. We're sure you want it bad enough. Well. Yeah, Trey. Thank you, CV. Don't work on me, man. I'm too hearted. Thank you, man. Yeah, I don't know what the word is. Where do I go now? I don't know what to do here. I think I have to maybe pull this lever now. Are you dead? Oh, he's fucking dead, yeah. Yeah, I think I turned everything off, so it's not even gonna do anything. I need to bring the power here. Oh, fuck. I need to bring it through the PC, I guess? Ah, shit. I don't know what the fuck to do. I think I got the right idea.
Decided to leave Amy, Asaro, and Kalsanka to execute the automatization process.
And I bet they're thrilled about it.
I just wanted to let you know we're on schedule, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, I'll pass on the ball, Jack.
Hey, Kusum.
Jonesy,
how are you?
Going for an evac, am I right?
It will do. I wanted to introduce you to Amy and Cal. They'll be doing the talking as soon as I leave for Theta. Say hello.
Hey, Theta. Hello. Hey, guys, I'm Peter Strask, dispatcher at Theta.
I feel so immersed in this game.
I suppose that's it. I'll see you real soon. When we arrive.
I have, because a long time ago.
Safe trip. Hey, hello, Theta? Upsilon, what's up?
We could really use direct contact with Heather. Site service engineer Wolchek.
Direct links are almost impossible to establish. The Lumar relays are basically junk at this point. You can send messages via the comm center, and if you want, I'm pretty much always here, ready to relay anything by hand. I know it's a shitty system, but it's all that works right now.
All right, we just have to make do. Hello, Peter, was it?
I'm here. What's up?
We're getting out. I just want to tell you that I'm going to seal the comm center now that this is exactly the last you'll hear from us. If we don't show up in the next couple hours, send the cavalry.
What's happening? It's still the same plan, right?
Yeah, we'll head for the shuttle or ride it directly to Theta.
Okay, good.
Look at the depth, dude. That's some scary shit. I'm gonna do Omega. Site offline. Oh, come on. How do I disconnect? Alright. Let's try Tau. My controller disconnected. Nothing works, man. Let's go to deepest point. Well, that was that one. Well, let's go Phi then. Offline? Well, let's try this, the next deepest point, Theta. Okay. Good for him, I guess. Let's do Lambda. Terrahorn, thanks for 13.
Hey,
thank you.
Are you there? I found the dome ceiling.
Oh, that's better.
Oh.
Simon, was it?
Jared, Simon Jared.
Hi, Simon. I'm Catherine. Have you figured out what's going on yet?
Me? I was hoping you'd have some answers.
I probably have some. What do you want to know?
Where do you even begin? I mean, what is this place? How did I get here? And why do the robots talk like they're people?
Well, you're at Upsilon, clearly. Have you never been there before? Where did you work?
The Grimoire in Toronto. Is that really important?
No, I mean, where did you work at Pathos 2?
I don't know what that is.
That's unexpected. Did you come directly from Toronto?
Yeah, I did. And it was very unexpected.
Have you seen any people? Like staff or field technicians?
Only robots, crazy ones. Except for one. I think he said his name was Carl. He was okay, but I'm pretty sure I accidentally killed him by turning off the power.
Oh. Well, you know, robots don't feel anything, so... Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that? Whoa!
What's going on?
I think this place is about to collapse. What do I do?
Simon, come to Lambda.
How do I get there?
There are shuttle trains connecting all the sites. Find one and come here. I'll wait for you.
Shit! Where should I? Oh, fuck!
What the hell? How is this possible? This is insane!
Insane? God, I gotta go to the bathroom. Do I suffer from thalassophobia? Yeah, that's when you're scared of the deep, right? Yeah, fuck that shit.